So Wendy, you were talking about people gathering in different ways next year, since there's no BMCA conference, but there's been a lot of interest in people getting together and sharing. Would you tell me more about your idea?
I have two ideas. One is that we do small community circles, maybe for a weekend, maybe 10, 12 people, 6, 8, 10, 12 people. And so I know that Mary Lou has a lovely kind of retreat place.
A nature retreat.
Nature retreat. And it would be a communally developed weekend.
So what you're suggesting is that BMC people just get together with an intention of sharing, and that the material and whatever evolves comes out of people's questions and what they want.
Yes. And that part of that would be, we would all put money into the kitty together, and that money would support the event happening, and it would also support BMCA.
So these events are, in a way, to not only establish community, but also to establish support back into the BMCA organization.
Yes.
That there is a way, as we're growing and evolving, that we give back to our larger community as well.
Which will also help the ripples out into the larger community, all of our clients, all of the people who study with us and infiltrate the BMC work into their yoga teaching, their dance teaching, into their work with seniors or children.
So it's really inspiring people to go back out into their community, into their place of business, and to be able to share BMC on a bigger level.
Yes.
And as you're, as you being in the membership committee, that's really, I think you're on the front line of what people want and what you're seeing.
Well, and we just had that strong comment from somebody in the conference who came, who's not a BMC practitioner, who has no certification, and wanted us to really know how far the ripple goes out. That she takes it from this conference, and she puts it into the work that she's teaching, and then she may be teaching teachers, and they take some seed of this or that, and it goes into their teaching. She said it just goes and goes and goes.
So circle to circle to circle to circle. Great idea. Thank you.
And I have one other idea.
Yeah.
And that is that we choose one day in the year that every city, as many groups gather together, small or large, and that we work on the same topic on the same day.
So is this what they call like a flash mob or a flash
well,
event?
flash mob, except that we're not in the same place. I mean, it's a
viral flash mob.
We kind of encapsulate the world in
BMC. Lovely.
And that we have social media. We can blog together. We can communicate with each other.
Well, the Contact community has done that. Contact Quarterly. We've stood and faced Indianapolis, and they've stood and they've faced New York, and they've stood and they've faced in our opening gestures. So why not BMC?
Yeah. And that would be a way also to introduce it to. That would be a more open. Could be BMC trained people, or it could be something where we open it up to the community at large, just people who have some little interest, some little spark.
Great.
And want to come.
Hooray.